Welcome everybody to another episode of Amateur Pool. Today we've got something a little bit different. Tap League has a 9-ball, believe it or not. We just started it up at Grindstone Billiards in Flint, Michigan. So there's only a few people in the league right now. It's not very big. It is singles, 9-ball. It's kind of a league. I think he's throwing it together so we can all get qualified for nationals. So when we go down there, we can play 9-ball. We're going to be doing 10-ball as well. So I should have some videos on that out pretty soon. And then 8-ball, of course. So if you guys, any of you guys are going to Orlando for nationals this year, I'll probably see you down there. But yeah, this is 9-ball. And first up, I drew Dixon. He's actually my team member on my 8-ball team. And a good dude, man. He's just now getting into pool. He's got bit by the bug. I play with him a lot, and he's gotten so much better already. So let's get into this match, guys. I hope everyone's been doing well. I know I've been a little under the weather. That's why I haven't put a video out in the last day or two. I haven't been feeling great. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling better. I just had no motivation. I was tired, and I apologize to you guys. I'll keep them videos coming, though. Good news is I've got several ready, you know, so I've just got to commentate them and get them out. All right, so I'm going to shoot this 2-ball. Ooh, I'm not going to shoot the 2-ball. I was just kidding. Remember when I said I was going to shoot the 2-ball? It was just a joke, you know? I was just kidding. Dylan's going to shoot the 2-ball. The 3-ball's a little tricky. You kind of got to go short side and shoot it up table, I think. I wouldn't try to get above it. It's just too much traffic and too difficult. So if he plays this, probably the safest way would just be a little bit of right spin. And he can come off the right rail and then off the bottom short rail and then over to the left side long rail. He played it 0 spin and just came straight across, which also works, but he hit it a little bit too hard. So he drifted too far, and now he's got to kick at this 8-ball. I don't think he can't see it past the 9-ball. He got hooked. He got snookered, you know, got a little snooker action. So he's going to kick at it. He's going to kick long way off the top short rail. That looks good. He made it. Good shot, Dylan. Good shot. Excuse me, I didn't even mention Dylan is a skill level 3. I'm a skill level 6. We have the same skill levels as we do in 8-ball. So this race that we're playing is 6-3. I've got to win 6. He's got to win 3. So it's tough, man. In 9-ball, to give anybody 3 games in a race to 6 is very difficult, guys. Not to mention, I just recorded this 4 days ago or whatever, so I still wasn't feeling very good when I recorded this. But no excuses, you know. I may not even need an excuse. I may win. What do you guys think? I could be steering you in the wrong direction here. You never know. But based on that shot Dylan just missed, I've got a chance at the table here, but I don't think the 4 goes past the 5, so likely a safety here. Yep. Yeah, played a safety, and that's a pretty good safety too, because the 8-ball cuts off the kick, you know, the kick over to the right side long rail, which would be the natural way you'd want to kick at this ball to make it. So the 8-ball cuts that kick off, so he's got to kick over to the left side and less likely to make something. Okay, he just missed it, went right around it, so now I get ball in hand. See if we can finish this first rack off, guys. See if we can finish this first rack off. Finish it off, you know. I'm going to finish it. Get your mind out of the gutter, little Timmy. You know, it's a pool match. It's a family channel. It's not that kind of channel, you know. All right, so I'm going to make this with bottom, it looks like. Am I trying to go around the 5? I was. Yeah, I was trying to go around the 5. I was trying to sneak in around it to get up above it and shoot it back down in the bottom left corner. But I didn't draw it enough, and I ran into the 5. And now I think the 5 is touching the 8, if I'm not mistaken, which is going to make it impossible for me to make it up in that right corner, which is what I'm trying to do, yeah. Yeah, it was touching the 8, so that angle was never going to work. I don't know why I didn't take a second to look at that a little better before I shot it. I don't know what else I could have done there, really, but something else other than just leave Dylan a straight-in shot. He's got to make this with a little draw maybe and try to come on the other side of the 8. That was perfect shape, you know, but he missed the shot. He tried cheating the 5-ball to the left a bit so he could get that angle to drift over for the 6, and cheated it a little bit too much, so he missed it. All right, I'm putting bottom on this, so I'm going to put bottom left or stun left and go left side rail, bottom rail, and come up above the 6 ball. Yep. Just like so. I didn't get as much angle on this as I would have liked to have had, so I'm going to have to hit this pretty hard to stun over for the 7 ball. I put some top on it. I didn't want to put top on it. You know, that top put me into the 7 ball, so now... so I cut that part out because I went and got my extension, and it was just a bunch of dead time, me getting into my bag. I got my extension on the back of the cue, but it turns out I still couldn't reach it, so I opted to do something different. I couldn't find a bridge either. I was looking for one. So I'm kicking at this now. I made it. And made it, guys. I got lucky. I got lucky on the kick shot and made it. Really, I would have liked to have shot that with a bridge, but I couldn't find a bridge. And I wasn't going to take no more time. I cut the middles parts out. I cut out the middle parts there because they took forever. Me putting the extension on and then me trying to find a bridge to use. I finally just said, forget it. You know, there's no bridge. I'm going to kick at it. I'm going to kick it, you know. And it worked out, you know. Now I'm on the 9. Pretty easy straight in shot. And this should be the end of rack number 1. 1-0. All right, so now it's only a 5-3 race. It's a little better, but still not great, you know. I need to get it up to about a 3-3 race, and I'll feel a little better about myself. Because Dylan, you know, like I said, he's new to the game as far as getting into it. You know, he's played recreational, I'm sure, for a long time. I think he probably had a table at his house when he was young. I think that's what he told me, if I remember right. But he's just now actually starting to like it enough to where he's learning. He's learning how to do things. He's paying attention to stroke. He's watching shapes. You know, he's watching videos. And he's going to be good because he spends a lot of time playing. So give this kid a couple years, man. He's going to be one to look out for, especially if he stays at it the way he is. I don't know if he intentionally tried to play a safe there or if he just missed his shot. Probably missed the shot because it's not super safe. I don't think I can make the 1. I think I'm going to have to graze the edge of the 1 and try to get the cue ball back up table and sending the 1 banking off the right side rail down below the 4-9. This is a tough shot. It's a tough safety, though, because the cue ball wants to double kiss it on the way down. So I've got to put some spin on the cue ball, right spin, to avoid double kissing the 1 ball here. This is tough. It's a tough safety. I did avoid kissing it, but I hit the 9 because of all the right spin, and I may have left him the gap between the 4-5. I don't know for sure. Maybe I got lucky and he doesn't have the gap, but it looks like he might. I don't know. Let's see it. Let's see how he shoots it. He's getting down on it pretty quick. Maybe he does have the gap. No, he's second guessing himself. If he does, it's super tight. I can tell by the way he's shooting. He did have it. He put right spin on it. That was smart. He actually threw that a little bit. Did you see how the cue ball spun off the rail? He put right spin on the cue ball, probably because he couldn't see enough of the 1 to make it without spin. So he used that right spin to throw the 1 ball to the left. It was excellent. Well done. Well done there. But the downside is the cue ball shot over behind the 7, and now he's hooked on the 2. So although it was a great shot, it was still tough, man, because he didn't get the shape. So he's going to, this is a tough kick right here. He's jacked up over the 7 ball. He can barely reach it because he's right-handed, and it's hard to reach that shot. And he's got to kick long rail at the 2, and the 2 is out in the middle of the table. You know, it makes it even hard. Yeah, I like him kicking a different way. I don't know how he's going to hit it here. Maybe 2 rails? Yep, tried 2 rails. That was some tough acting to knacking right there, boy. That was not easy. He made a good attempt at it. Now, I'm looking at the table here, and I see that 6 ball's all jacked up. So I got 2 choices. I either try to break that 6 ball out here with ball in hand, which is going to leave me a tough shot on the 3, or, as you see me just point, I called the 9 in the side. And as far as tap league goes, we've been informed we're supposed to call the 9 ball. So everything else is good, but the 9 ball you have to call or mark. So I called the 9 in the side and finished that second rack shorter because I didn't want to try to break out the 6 and not get a shot at the 3. And I'm giving him 3 games on the wire, so I can't take no mercy on him. You know what I mean? He's too good for that. Yeah, I remember I was Well, I did make the 5, but I was having a hard time making something on the break. I wasn't breaking very well. I played 2 matches this night, and I've got the other one recorded as well, but it wasn't with Dylan. It was with the owner of Grindstone, James. So I'll have that one out here pretty soon as well. And I still have matches from that chip tournament to get out as well. So plus I have regular 8-ball league coming up this week. So I'll have plenty of matches coming up in the next week or so. I just got to get them done, get them out, guys. Like I said, I didn't feel good. I wanted to get this done yesterday, and I just couldn't do it, man. I just didn't have the motivation and energy to get up and do this. I just felt like crap. I don't know if I probably had the corona or something, you know. Probably had too many coronas. Probably what happened. No, he hit the 6. He grazed the 6 ball, which is going to give me a ball in hand. Let's see if I can get out here, man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls, but they're all wide open, you know. Nevertheless, 7 balls to run in a row is easy to mess up, you know what I mean? Regardless if they're in the open or not. For a gentleman such as myself, it's easy to mess up. So am I playing this with draw, or yeah, I'm coming down below it to play it in the side pocket. I didn't want to try to come above it because it's so close to that side pocket. If I had any angle, it was a scratch shot. So I came down below it. I'll play this. I'll just thin it with top left. Yeah, 2 rails back around for the 4. I don't want to get jacked up over the 7. That's pretty good. That'll work. Now this one I just hit kind of like a stop shot. Even though it's got an angle, if I play a stop shot, the cue ball should drift over to our left like that. And I'll have the 6 ball to play next. All right, straight top on this one. Should take me straight off the top rail, back going straight towards the 8 ball, or the 7 ball, I mean. Yep, straight top on that one. I've got a slight angle on the 7, which is good, but it's not enough to really play it off the rail, I don't think. So I'm probably going to draw, maybe. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to draw. Yep. All right, hey, I'm doing all right so far. Doing all right. Getting good grades, you know what I mean? Future's so bright. Gotta wear shades. Gotta wear some shades. Oh, I spun that too much. I'm gonna have a tough shot on this 9. Yeah, that spin made the cue ball pick up speed off that bottom rail, and I went too far. I should have hit that a little softer. That's a tough one to judge because I kicked rail first at the 8 ball, and you know, I didn't know exactly how fat I was gonna hit the 8 ball. Turns out I didn't hit it as fat as I'd like, and the cue ball got away from me, and I got a thin cut on the 9, which I made, sucker. All right, now 3 racks to 0. 3 racks to 0. So now we have an even race. 3 to 3. I made up the deficit. Now we start new. In fact, that's what Dylan said to me at this point in the match. I remember he said, I was just giving you those 3 games back. You know, I don't like playing with a handicap. So I said, kudos to you, Dylan, my man. I love that attitude, man. That's what he said after I won the first 3. He said, nah, now we can really play. I was just giving you your advantage back. You know, Dylan's my man. I like him. I like him a lot. I just met him not too long ago when he started playing pool with us, but he's coming a long way in his game, and he's playing real well. Also, check out my shirt, guys. I don't know if you can read it. I know I'm small on the screen. It says Butler Billiards. This was sent to me by a subscriber, and his name is Little Timmy. No, his name's not Little Timmy, but his name is Tim Butler. And his son makes him a shirt. On the back, it's got an octopus holding pool sticks, some pool balls, and some other stuff on the back. But his son makes him one every year because he's got like a little, similar to my setup, he's got like a little pool hall in his basement, you know, with 1 table. And his son makes him a shirt every year for either Father's Day or his birthday or something. But he sent me one this year. And much love, man. I appreciate that, Tim. Thanks, Big Timmy, you know, Little Timmy. But I sent him one of my short rail shirts as well, so kind of swapped out, you know. I told him I'd check this shirt out. It's a nice soft shirt. He does a good job with it, man. I like it. You know, I maybe should have went a size bigger because I'm about to flex through this one. You know what I mean? Just kidding, guys. Just kidding, you know. Shirt's too stretchy for me to flex through it. All right. So back to the match, guys. Stop distracting me. You know, I haven't been feeling good lately, so you're distracting me, taking advantage of my fogginess in my head. All right. I think the 3 has the gap here to go in between the 5, 6. I'm going to hit this with just a little draw, it looks like, or a stop shot. Yeah. Now I got the 4, but the 4 is pretty thin. All right. So if I overcut the 4 with a left spin, I'll hit the side rail, and then when I hit the top rail, the left spin will bring me straight back down towards the middle of the table. I hit too much ball. Yeah, I didn't overcut the 4. I needed that same shot. What happened is I didn't cut the 4 thin enough, so I hit it too full. So the cue ball went towards the pocket instead of towards the rail. And we're talking by a millimeter or so. If I would have hit it just a little thinner than that, the cue ball would have hit the side rail, and then that spin when it hit the top rail would have had it check up and come straight back down table. And I would have had a good shot on that 5. But in true amateur fashion, I effed it up, you know? That's right, effed it up. It's a family channel, guys, you know? Can't be saying the other bad word. Can't be doing it. Can't be doing it. Now, this is a tough shot here from in the pocket. Oh, I was hooked. I was hooked by the point. I was thinking I had the shot, but I remember this when I played it. I was hooked. I was hooked. You know? Yeah. You know, sometimes I can't talk words. You know, you put them together, they make a sentence. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes they don't even work. You know, my words, they left me. All right, good talk. Good talk. Back to the match. Good talk, guys. Back to the match. He's playing this 5 with left spin to come out off the rail. No, he's setting up for the combo. You go, Dylan. I thought he was going to shape the 6. That's why if he would have took the same shot a little more firm with left, he would have came out towards the middle of the table and had a shot at the 6. But he's playing for the combo. That's smart, yeah. Because if he makes this, he'll be 1 to 3, and he only needs 2 more, and he got it. Good job, Dylan.
I want to be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
Good job. So now we're looking at 1 to 3, you know, not 1 to 3, but 1 to 3, you know. I don't know why I did 2, you know, I don't know what's wrong with me there. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. All right, let's see if Dylan has a little more success than me on the break. So far, it's not looking good. Oh, 6 ball? Nope. All right, looks like a dry break, but I don't have a clean shot on the 1. I should be playing a safety here where I just bank the 1 up to the top rail and back down and send the cue ball over behind the 7. But I think I actually try to cut this if I remember right. It's stupid. Yeah, stupid shot. It's such a low percentage shot, guys. I should have played the safety there, in my opinion, anyway. You know, I may be wrong. I've been wrong 2 other times in my life, you know. I probably was wrong there, you know. Did I say in my life? I meant 2 other times in the last hour I've been wrong. Wrong all the time, guys. Hey, if any of you guys are out in Vegas right now playing in the APA championships, good luck to you guys, man. Tell everybody at the APA I said hello. Tell all the corporate guys Josh Powell said what's up. There's one guy out there I know right now. I made a shirt for him. It says Free Josh Powell on it. So if you see him walking around, man, give him the salute for me, man. Appreciate him. That's pretty cool. He's wearing that shirt. And I know there's other people who got short rail shirts out there. Ordered them for that purpose. So if you guys see any of them walking around out there, say what's up, man. I watch Josh too, you know. What's up, sucker? Tell him like that. What's up? No, but all seriousness, man, if you guys are playing in that championship, good luck. I wish you all the best, you know. That's the best part of APA is their national championship or their world championship, whatever they're calling it these days. It's the only reason to play APA, to be honest with you, is they're Vegas. That's it. So if you win out there, that's when you can collect some decent cash back from all the money you've spent over the years in APA. So if you guys are out there, I hope you win, man. Send me some pictures. Tag me on Instagram with some pictures, especially if you're wearing short rail gear. Take a picture of you at the championship and tag me up, you know, amateur pool. Tag me up. I'd like to see that stuff. All right, back to the match, guys. Stop distracting me with the Anti-Pool Player Association Championships. Oh, okay. So I put left. Rewind the tape and look at that 4-ball shot again. I used inside spin. That's the same shot I was talking about earlier where it checks up off the second rail, not the first rail. That's how I got to the middle of the table on that shot. Now, I used right spin off the 5, but I hit it too much right. I was afraid of scratching in the side, so I went way above it. And I've got a long shot here on the 6. should be one I can handle, but you never know with me. You never know, you know? Oh, I stood up and reset. That means I wasn't feeling comfortable with it. I bet I miss it. Betcha. Betcha I bobble it. There it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, not because I remembered, but because when I saw myself stand up and reset and get back down, I knew I was uncomfortable with the shot, and I could just feel I was going to miss that shot, you know? You ever notice that, guys? When you're playing somebody or yourself, when you get down and you just know you're going to miss it before you even shoot it, or when your opponent is getting ready to shoot, you can feel it. You can feel sometimes if they're going to miss their shot, or you can feel if they're going to make their shot. Such a weird thing. I don't understand how it works. You know, I'm no scientist. I'm a lowly pool player, you know, amateur at that. So I'm no scientist. I don't know how it works, guys. I just know it's weird. It's like probably one of those X-Files things. You know, we were probably all abducted by aliens at one point, and they gave us special powers to determine when our opponent's going to miss a shot in pool. It's the only special powers we got, bro. I feel like we got shafted on that deal. We could have got some cool powers, but no. You know, we ended up with just the power to know when they're going to miss. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, back to the match, guys. Stop distracting me. Stop. I'm trying to commentate this match, and you guys are over there talking about powers from aliens. Jeez, you know? Jeez, good talk. Good talk. All right, this is a tricky cut on this 8-ball Dylan's got here. Oh, but he handled it like a champ. Good job, Dylan. He left himself a long, tricky shot on the 9. But if he makes it, he'll be on the hill, guys. He will be on the hill, and I'll still need 3 games. He's coming back with a vengeance. I won the first 3. He won the next one, and it looks like he may. This is a tough shot, though. I'm not going to jinx him and say he's going to make it. This is a tough shot. There's a good chance he misses this. Good chance. Not a sponsor, you know? Not a sponsor. Oh, he did miss it. He didn't watch my video that I just made my short. He should have tried to overcut it, and he'd left me even tougher than this. You know? But he undercut it, and he left me a good shot. It's not the easiest shot in the world, but it's a good shot, and one I should normally make. Although I just bobbled a pocket, so I know my confidence level is not as high as it should be after you miss one like that. And I've set you guys up because I knew I was missing that one. You know? Not only a little bit, I missed that by like probably 15 feet at least, and it's only a 7-foot table. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, you know. I missed it by 15 feet on a 7-foot table. It wasn't easy, you know. It's not easy to miss that bad. It's not. But I managed to do it, you know. Now I left him in a pretty easy shot here. I have no doubt he's focusing in, and made it, guys. So now he's on the hill, and I still need 3 more. Who said I was going to lose at the beginning of this match, huh? Huh? I know it was you, little Timmy. You said I was going to lose. You probably jinxed me right up. Nevertheless, the match isn't over, guys. It's not over till the fat lady sings. And I know plenty of fat ladies that sing, bro. Most of them are pretty good. But hey, it's a topic for another conversation, you know. And we'll get into that later on a different channel, you know. We'll get into that on my other channel, you know, that I don't have. All right, I played a good safety on that 1 ball. I just nicked the edge of it. A little left spin on the cue ball, sent the cue ball down table, hid the 1 behind the 5. That was a pretty good shot to make because I didn't have a clean shot at the 1. I could see the 1 pretty easy, but I didn't have a good shot at it. So it was a good safety. Now he's going to hit this, but really both cue ball and the 1 ball are heading same direction. Oh, he grazed it thin. Excuse me, man. I don't know what my deal is today. And he got lucky. Got the hiccups or something and buried me behind the 8 ball, guys. So this is a pretty tough hit. In fact, it's a very tough hit. In fact, I'm probably going to give him ball in hand here. You know? Probably going to give him ball in hand. Oh, I'm trying the Z shot. The old Efren Reyes Z shot. Hey, I made a good hit at least. And I got kind of safe. I left him a bank shot. That was a pretty okay hit right there, Josh. You know, Josh? Yes, Josh. You did pretty good on that hit, Josh. Thanks, Josh. All right, good talk. Good talk. Back to the match. Back to the match. I had a little talk with myself, said good job. Now we're back to the match, you know. All right, is he going to cut it or bank? He's got to try to bank it, right? And if he banks it to the top right corner, he'll probably have a good chance of safety, and that's what he did. He banked it up to the top right, and he had a good chance of safety, but he slopped in a ball. So now that two-way shot that he was going to safety me on has become his own safety because he slopped in the 8. I don't think he's completely hooked. I think he can see the 1, and it's makeable for sure. It's just not easy from here. He almost had it, though. Did a good job. Is he going to scratch there? No. She left me tough again, though, man. Dylan, leave me a shot, bro. Thought we were teammates, you know? You keep leaving me tough and no shot. Wait till next time I see you, sucker. Like I said, Dylan's a friend of mine, man. He's actually my good buddy Scott. And you guys have seen Scotty Karate on the channel before. He is one of his best friend's son. That's how we got introduced to him. That's how he started playing on our team. Scotty came to me and said, hey, you know Jamie Dixon? I said, yeah. He says his son wants to play pool. You know, he's getting into it. And want to get him on the team? I said, yeah, bring him on. And that's where we met. It's weird. So he's younger, you know. He's old enough to be I think he's my daughter's age, 23, 24, 25, somewhere in there. Maybe 26. I can't remember. I was at his birthday. He just had a couple months back, but I don't remember what birthday it was. When you get old like me, you forget about which birthday it is. All right, so I got to hit this one nice and easy. Probably, yeah, I'm putting right spin. You can see my stick just to check it up off the bottom rail and slow it down so I end up with a shot at the 2. I've got to use bottom right on this one when I cut it so I can go 2 rails, but it's so thin. The stroke on this one is very delicate. You have to be very, yeah, that was a good stroke. It's very easy to hit that ball too hard. Very easy. I've got a good shot at the 3 here. If I don't run into the 7, I should bounce off the rail and come right back out for the 4. If I do run into the 7, I'll probably have to shoot the... Ooh, almost blocked myself. I was going to say shoot the 4 in the top right corner, but I think I still have it in the side here as well. And I can make it in the side with left spin, hit the top rail, spin over to the left side rail, and then back out for the 5. Yep, maybe a little hard though. Yeah, I hit it too hard. Man, my speed's off a little bit. My whole game's off. Like I said, you know, I wasn't feeling the best. Like this a few days ago, and I was still, I don't know how to explain that. I wasn't like sick where I was throwing up and stuff like that, but my sinuses have been messed up. The back of my throat was all scratchy. My chest hurt a little bit, and I had a weird headache too. So I don't know. My head was foggy, you know. I don't know what those symptoms are. I'm sure someone out there is a doctor. You tell me. I probably had corona. Probably had the Rona is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I don't test. I don't test for that crap, you know. We've all built immunity to that by now, haven't we? I don't think people aren't still dying from that any more than they are the flu, I don't think. But I could be wrong. I'm no doctor, you know. I'm no doctor. I don't know. That was a pretty good shot. It was a long shot. And I had to use follow to come down off the bottom rail and back up for the 7. That was all right. That was okay. And I'm fighting for my life here. You know, if Dylan wins one more game, then he wins the match. So I can't miss when I get down to this point. I can't miss because if I do, I lose. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. But I didn't miss there. I finally finished the rack. So now I'm back to 4-2. So it's a 2-1 race. I need 2 more games. Dylan needs 1 more game. And it's my break. Let's see if I can finally make a ball. Nope, sure can't. Sure can't. I was hopeful I could make a ball, but I didn't. The good news is I didn't leave him. It's not an easy run out. And even his first shot, his starter shot's not easy. If he wants to put that in the side, he has to hit it with speed and top so he can come off the left side rail and back over for the 2. Otherwise, he's got to go up in the upper left corner. Either way he goes here, it's tough. If he goes in the side, then his shape on the 2 is making it tough. And the shot up in the top left corner is just a tough shot to begin with. So, see what happens. What does he do? He's going for the side. It looks like, nope, corner. He was kind of in between the side and the corner. Maybe he had both on his mind, and that's why he ended up going in between them. I don't know. It was a tweener. You know, he was a tweener. I don't know. Is that even a real word? I doubt it. I doubt it, you know. If it isn't, though, it's trademarked now. Can't use it. Well, you can use it. She sent me a quarter every time. You know, it's a cheap trademark, 25 cents. That's it. Speaking of sending me money, man, shortrail.com, guys. Get you some short rail gear. You know, I'm going to have some zip-up hoodies coming for the fall. I've got those already designed and ready to go. So come fall, I'll have regular pullover hoodies like I had last year, and I'll have zip-up hoodies as well. And, of course, I've got the Champion crew neck sweatshirts as well. But they're pricey, but they're nice, man, if you like Champion stuff. They charge a lot for those to buy them, and then I still have to print them and stuff. So that's why they're pricey. Oh, he tried to kick at that one. I think he missed the one completely. He made the 8, but gives me ball in hand here. Does the 1 go past the 5? I know it doesn't go past the 7, I don't think. Does it go past the 5? I'm going to that side of the table, so maybe I know it's tight. It's tight like prom night. I know it. I know it. Yes, I kind of raised my hand up. I should have looked for a safety here, maybe. I don't know. If it goes in, then not. If it doesn't go in, then I should have looked for a safety. It went in. Good, good. Okay, and I used left spin, came right between the 6, 2, and 3 for shape on the 2 and the side. That was pretty okay. That was pretty okay. All right, got to make the 2. I'm just rolling it nice and easy to leave myself a shape for the 3 rather than trying to go down and back, which is smart because I don't want to send the cue ball any further than I have to, especially with all that traffic still left on the table. This 4 ball is going to be tricky, though, if I can make the 3. I got to see if the 4 goes back where my arm's at in the bottom right corner. Oh, am I spinning down to try to hit it? I should have hit that harder. If I'd have hit that a little more firm, I would have ended up okay there. Now, it's not easy being cheesy, man. Not easy being cheesy. It looks like I'm just going to graze it and try to get the cue ball down either below the 7 or just below the 4. Did I hit the ball? I don't think I hit the ball. Nope, sure did, man. I missed it. I was just trying to barely touch the 4 and missed it completely, you know? It happens, I guess. Still don't make it fun. I don't like it, but it happens. So Dylan gets ball in hand here. And I don't know if he shoots the 4 past the 9 in the bottom right corner because it may not go. And if not, he can shoot the 4 in the left side pocket. You know, I'm not sure what's going on right now. Where's he at? There he is. There he is. Settle down, everybody. Calm down. He's coming. He's there. Just calm down, bro. Where'd he go? Where's Dylan? There he is. Never mind. Remember when I was freaking out? I was just kidding. He's back. He's back. Jack. All right. 4 ball, he's going in the corner pocket, so it must have a gap in between the 9 and the 4. There must be a gap there. Otherwise, he wouldn't shoot it, I don't think. Oh, he didn't. He needed a little more angle on that, so the cue ball would have drifted down below. Can he see this 5? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. He got down quick, so maybe he can. Yeah, oh yeah, he can see the 5. Of course he can see the 5. He just can't see the 7, you know? Oh, he's on the 6, though. For some reason, I don't know why I thought that was the 8 ball. I had to you see me get close to see. Yeah, so he can see the 6. It goes past the 7. He's just got to be careful not to hook himself behind the 9 here after he makes this. He's got to fall down far enough. Yeah. He did. He had the not, you know? Yeah, that's how good I'm speaking today. He had the knowledge enough sense to follow it down far enough so he didn't get hooked on the 9, but he just missed a shot. All right, that was a long stretch, and I had to put some draw on it, so I did okay there, but I've got a tough angle on this now. It's pretty thin. And again, he's on the hill, so if I miss this, he's got 2 balls to win, you know. So it's pressure. Pressure here, guys. Pressure like a pressure cooker. And I did miss it, guys, you know. I wasn't trying to set you up. I couldn't remember if I made that or not. In fact, I was thinking I made that shot. I wasn't thinking I missed that shot, but I did. I missed it. Missed it up, you know. Missed it up. Basically a little misser. Not a mister, a misser. I don't know, guys. I just talk, you know. That's it. I just make up stuff as I go. Is he banking or cutting? Either way, it's not the easiest thing in the world. He's cutting. He's cutting. Oh, thankfully he hit the 9 there, because otherwise I may have got hooked. All right, remember I said you have to call the 9 in tap league, so that spot's back up, and it's played like a push out. I now have the option of shooting or making him shoot. And what's crazy is when he spots it, it looks like it's going to block me from shooting the 7 ball. Oh, this is a tough decision, because it looks like I can see it, and it's very close whether or not I can make it, you know? I'm going to go ahead and shoot it, it looks like, so we'll see. Maybe it goes, maybe it don't. We're going to find out. Either it doesn't go or I just hit it poorly. Probably I hit it poorly. You know, I do that a lot. Hit them bad. Hit them poorly sometimes. Either that or it didn't really go, and I should have let Dylan take the shot. I could have made him shoot it, you know, like a push shot. It's how you play it. When you call the 9 and don't make it, or when you don't call the 9 and make it, spots up, and then the opponent has the option of shooting or making you shoot. So. Whew. I'll watch that for a double hit. Oh, yeah, he's going to have James come over and watch it. Oh, he's going on an angle now, though, so there's no way he's going to double hit it, I don't think. Not on an angle like this. Yeah, I think it was clean. I think it was good. Good-looking hit. Good-looking shot. Tough, though. When you're that close to your object ball, it's tough to aim, especially when you have a full table-length shot. Now, I can make this one with straight top, a little bit of right, come back over above the 9, and it should be lights out Gracie. You know what I mean? Should, as long as I don't scratch here, don't do it. All right, good. So that's a pretty easy shot on the 9. One I shouldn't be missing, you know, and I emphasize shouldn't and didn't. And did now, we got a hill throw, you know. It's hill to hill, next game wins. You know, this is Sparta. Yeah, for sure. And I scratched on the break, you know. Good thing is it's a couple clutters here. It's not a very easy table to run, and that 9 ball is still sitting in the middle of the table, so I don't foresee an early combo. You know, so chances are I'm going to get another shot here. The way the table layout looks, we may both get multiple shots in this rack. We will see. Yeah, nothing's easy about running this rack. You got the 2-6 jacked up, and the shape from the 1 to the 2, because they're on opposite ends of the table. And also the 2 is stuck together with the 6. You got the 7 blocking the 3. This whole table layout is tough. Oh, he played a good shot there coming down to hit the 2. I don't think he needed to hit the 2. He could have shaped it on the right side, but might have been easier just to run into it. But he didn't come away with a good shot here. I don't think it'll go past the 6. And maybe it will. Maybe it will, but it's tight. Maybe looking at a safety here. Yep, I think he was looking at a safety, but he overhit it. I think if he would have hit that soft and just let the 2 drift up to the rail and leave the cue ball back over by the 9, he would have got me pretty good. He would have said it was a good idea. He just hit it a little bit hard, didn't execute it. So right now, if I can, I'm just going to stop this. If not, then yeah, I had an angle, so I just drifted over to the rail with some left spin, come back out for the 3-8 combo. Now, this looks to be perfectly straight, so the 3 should stay there. I just got to make sure I shape it, which I did. I got lucky off the 4 ball, though. That 4 ball could have blocked me from this shot. But, I mean, I had to shoot it, you know. I had to shoot it. All right, now the 6 is in my way to shape the 4, so what do? I'm using top. Oh, I was trying to plow through it with spin, and so when I hit the 6 there, I expected the top to kind of push through the 6, but instead I hit the 6 full, and the tangent line took me more towards the corner pocket, and hit the point. Didn't shape the 4. It was always a gamble to try to get that shape. That's a pretty decent safety there, though. Just cut the 4 over to the middle of the table, left spin on the cue ball. I was probably trying to go above those 2 balls and use those 2 balls as blockers, but running into that 5 was fine too, man. In fact, it might work out better. If I didn't run into the 5, I probably would have left him a look at the 4. Now he doesn't necessarily have a look at the 4 unless he goes off a couple rails or at least 1 rail. Well, maybe he can see the edge of it. Kind of looks like he's, maybe not. I think he's going 2 rails. Left side, yep, 2 rails. Good hit. Good hit. He did leave me a shot here. So I make this with top inside, top left, and just come off the top rail and back down. I could also make it with straight left and shoot the 5 in the right side pocket, or I can make it with top or just a little bit of left and come off the top rail and back down for the 5 in the upper right corner. Either way. I did something completely different. I made it with right and shot the 5 in the left side pocket. I didn't even look at that as an option really when I was looking at it from here. But I guess it makes sense because when you shoot the 5 on that angle, the cue ball automatically wants to kind of go to the right because of the tangent line. So instead of fighting it, making it go left, I just used that tangent line and let it go the way it wanted to go. So I used draw with right spin on that shot. Drew it up off the top rail and the right spin, kept it, slowed it down, and kept it from bouncing off the left side long rail and coming back over. So that was pretty okay there. So this one I have to hit it firm because I've got the wrong angle, and I need top left to come around 3 rails for the 9 ball. I miscued there, guys. I remember it clear as day. It was a bad stroke, and I miscued off the top of the ball, and the ball kind of squirted over. So it was bad. I miscued a couple times this night, not in the same match here, but in the other match I played and recorded, I miscued one time that's in particular stands out in my mind. I do that sometimes. And miscues aren't because of most of the time, they're not because of chalk. I can't believe you missed that 6. Most of the time when you miscue, it's because you didn't put a good stroke on the shot. Sometimes I guess if you haven't chalked your tip in several shots and it looks bare, then you can miscue for that. But most of the time it's just a bad stroke. Oh, I got to jump. I'm going to jump this one. I don't have far to jump though. It was makeable for sure. Did all right with it. I lost the cue ball a little. I should have jumped it a little lighter than that so the cue ball didn't travel as far up table. Now I'm left with a pretty thin cut on this 9. I don't like it. You don't want to be shooting this particular 9 ball shot for the match. You know what I mean? You don't really want to do it, especially the way I've been playing, not top. I haven't played my best game, guys, in months, I feel like. I haven't felt that dead stroke where I'm just playing what I feel is to the best of my ability right now. I haven't felt that in a long time, and I missed that 9 there, and it's evident, it's evident. I got to spend more time on the practice table and get my stroke feeling good so I can play like that. There's no better feeling in the world when you're in dead stroke. You feel like you're playing to the best of your ability and everything seems to want to go in for you and everything works. And I haven't felt that in a long time. I miss it. Need it back. If he makes this, he beats me, guys. And he missed it altogether. Oh, wait for it. Psych, missed it. So now I got ball in hand on the 9 ball. The 9 ball's in the pocket. This is for the match. There's no way I missed this, guys. So thank you so much, Dylan. Pleasure playing with you as always, brother. Thanks for letting me record. Everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. If you want short rail apparel, go to shortrail.com or click the link in the description either way. Perimeter billiard light, if you're looking for a new pool table light, use code amateurpool, all uppercase, no spaces. And we will catch you guys on the next video. You guys are the best. Thank you. Peace.